hello to you. Hello to you. Thank you for stopping by yet again to go over these messages that we're talking about this year. We're talking about being present for our own lives this year. And I was listening to Eckhart Tolle yesterday and just reminded of being present. It's not like meditate, check it off, move on into our lives. It's about integrating this meditation uh, as part of our lives, and that's we're talking about it. Being present. Being present is moving meditation into this moment with us, all the moment, not something we do on Sunday and the rest of the life. There's a lot of very seasoned practitioners that maybe don't have a handle on the day to day. So there's a big disconnect from their structured practice to the day to day living. And to me, this is all about integrating it into our daily lives. And that's the presence, the being present. I love having a structured practice. I love the act of meditating and my meditation practice. I would love to do it more than I do. But I do think that I'm a lot, I bring this meditation into my life a lot, and that feels great too. But I love the physical act of the structured practice, which I just really like. So I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is not only that, and let's move it into our lives. And that's basically what being present is. It's having the meditation practice in the movement of our lives. The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo is the book that we're following this year. This New York Times best-selling book is described as having the life you want by being present, to the life we have. Welcome to Zenful Conversations. Please visit zenfulconversations.com for more information on some of the offerings we have. We're doing a lot of virtual offerings this summer. A lot of them will be of no charge. Most of them are for women. But we're in our 6th year of these conversations. So thanks so much for supporting this space. Today at 4 p.m. Eastern, we have a free conversation via Zoom, open to the public. This is open to the public for men and women. An interactive conversation with poet Rosemary Watola Tromer. That is today as recorded, Thursday, June 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern. You can get that link if you sign up before 2 o'clock, because after that I will be preparing, etc. for it, and I may not see the request for the Zoom link, but you can get that at zenfulconversations.com. This message this year of being present is very fascinating to me. At the beginning of the year, or I've even had this book for a couple of years. Like I said, we've been doing it for 6 years now, and I've had this on standby, but it never felt quite right. And even this year, I felt, my God, this is gonna be too boring for everybody. And it just kept popping up saying, hey, I'm the book that wants to show up this year. And so I think it's interesting, but I absolutely love it. And at the end of last year, I think it was May, May through October 2023, I had the incredible opportunity to study with Eckhart Tolle and Kim Eng, and I became a teacher of presence through the School of Awakening, which was a wonderful course. It was virtual. I did not get to shake hands with Mr. Eckhart, but I did get to speak with and be in a room of. And it was fantastic. It was a great experience. I learned a lot, and this being present. So for this year's conversation to just follow that, I'm really digging the immense attention and intention and direction towards being present. Really like that. So thanks again for joining in this conversation. The message we're offered today for this day number, let me put that music on to help soften us a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Let's give a couple breaths for that breath to soften a little bit, get a little bit deeper. Let's release some of this tension. I can just releasing the facial expressions, the lingering smile, just letting the whole face soften. Feels so good. The shoulders, when they drop away from the ears, maybe you want to take your neck from side to side. There's a little bit of a process, and all of a sudden, to me, boom, big, huge breath comes in because I created space for it. Now I notice it. That's usually how it works with me. Sometimes I'm so tense that I can't seem to soften. So I use the breath. I start with the breath, slowing down the breath, deepening the breath, softening the breath, and won't you know, for long, physical body starts to soften. That's absolutely so beautiful that we have that gift to soften the body from so much tension. So releasing and breathing and relaxing and releasing and opening ourselves up to hear this message offered to us by Mark Nepo. The message we're offered today, this day number 1971, is titled The Air After Pain. The air, A-I-R, after pain. Live for the air after pain, and there will be no reason to run. Hippocrates said that pleasure is the absence of pain. Anyone who has ever suffered knows this is a deep truth. When I fell into the gauntlet of tests that awaited after the pronouncement that I had cancer, I was terrified of being in pain. I introduced myself to every physician and nurse as Mark Put Me Out Nepo. But with every procedure, there was some medical reason why I had to be awake. I came to realize that there was nowhere to run. Once I accepted this, which took some time, I understood that what was most terrifying about my pain was the prospect that it would never end. that life would somehow freeze in whatever moment of discomfort I came upon. The terror gained its power from not being able to imagine life beyond the pain. There's that word "and" again. It's painful. And once I accepted this, which took some time, I understood that what was most terrifying about my pain was thinking that it would never end. That somehow I'd be stuck in that moment of discomfort. The terror gained its power from not being able to imagine life beyond the pain. The breakthrough moment for me came the day I had to have yet another bone marrow sampling. For some reason, those were the worst for me. But with the appearance that day of some deeper grace, I suddenly saw it differently. I recognized that this very uncomfortable procedure lasted at most 40 to 50 seconds, and I was arranging my entire life and being in anticipation and avoidance of those 50 seconds. For the first time, I realized I had a choice. The pain of those seconds would be the same, but I could ground myself, including my fear, in the very real fact that my life would resume after those 50 seconds. There would be light in the air once again after the pain. For the first time, I felt in my soul that I was larger than my pain. This empowered me. Let's take a pause here. Ooh, take a couple breaths with that. Ooh, I felt in my soul that I was larger than my pain. That's so powerful. So many times in our despair, we see our pain as something that will never end. In fact, this often defines our moments of despair. When we believe that our pain contains the rest of us. In contrast, there is a sense of peace to work toward. The belief that our life contains our pain. Live for the air after pain, and there will be no reason to run. These messages are so powerful. Let's just take a couple breaths. The meditative exercise that we are offered today says to center yourself. So let's do that. Let's take a couple breaths and center ourselves. Center yourselves. If you're able to close your eyes safely, please do so. Allow yourself to try to come in, explore a little bit. So just relax the breath. Nothing special that you have to do. Just slow the breath down and relax the body a little bit. Relax the jaw. Center yourself. And focus on a physical or emotional pain that is with you. Focus on a physical or emotional pain that is with you. Let's do that now. Focus on a physical or emotional pain that is with you. And as you inhale, bring in all that is larger than your pain. And as you exhale, release the pain into the larger air that is pain-free. And as you repeat this, so inhale, bring in all that is larger than your pain. Exhale, release the pain into the larger air that is pain-free. As you repeat this, finding a nice rhythm with the breath. Focus on the moments that are pain-free and invite them to expand. That is a beautiful meditation practice there, just to meditate with the breath like that. Allowing your eyes to be closed and just settle and sit comfortably. Allowing that breath to come in on the inhale and bringing in all that is larger than your pain. Feel that spaciousness coming in. And then don't be so quick to let it out. Just let it make a slow pause up there before you exhale. And as you exhale, release the pain into the larger air that is pain-free. And just keep a nice rhythm. So beautiful. Such a powerful message. These messages are wonderful. Thanks to Mark Nepo. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for supporting this community for so many years. And again, please visit zenfulconversations.com and get on my email list. In gratitude, see you tomorrow or today if you're available for the conversation. Namaste. Namaste.